Hello friends and fans, welcome to A Gato Getaway. I'm Lena, and if this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm wearing my under things because today we are doing another Coord with me video. I got so many positive feedback comments on the last one, and I had a few requests to do another one, so here we are with the Valentine's Day edition of Coord with me. It's a little bit different because instead of picking from a bunch of different things, I have a few different ideas already, like, in the works. I know most of what I want to wear, and it's just going to be like putting on all the little detail fun stuff, so I hope you guys are ready and excited for that. And let's get started. So I'm wearing just a tank top right now and bloomers. So the next thing I obviously need, I'm going to put on my petticoat. So now I have got my poof monster on. This is, gosh, I don't know how many years I've had this petticoat. He's had a time. I call this one my floof monster. It's not a super floofy petticoat. It's not my fullest one, but it is, I find, perfect for the cupcake shape that I usually go for. This is a One Day in Paradise petticoat that I got from the Lolita Collective. Unfortunately, it's no longer in stock, but it is like the workhorse of my closet. So the main piece I'd like to wear is a new garment, or new to me garment. This is a full shirt meta skirt. This is made out of their rose bouquet fabric, but it's a full shirt skirt. I can't find this on Lilyberry, but it actually just sold the JSK version of this print. The fabric's exactly the same. I used to own it, so I know what I got. So before I can put this on, to match, that's mostly a cream ivory color thing. I'm just gonna go with a simple red shirt. So I just got this from a fast fashion retailer. I saw the collar and I felt that I could work. I bought this for a specific look that it's not going to end up working with, so I was like, well, let me, work it into something else. Also, you guys will have to let me know what you think of this editing nonsense that I'm doing right here. Leave me a comment below if you like the throwing clothes on my body version of the Coord with me challenge. Is it a challenge? I don't know if this is a challenge, but yeah, it's more or less. So next we have the skirt. So there we have the skirt on now. I did have to roll my petticoat just a little bit so that it wasn't peeking out so badly from the bottom. When I do Coord shots, I tend to do them a little bit higher, so you're not going to notice it at all. But unfortunately, so this blouse is not really fitted at all in the waist. I raised my arms up when I put it on so that I made sure I had the full range of mobility when it came to being able to actually use my arms. But now we got this frumpy thing happening here. Now, like, you could just untuck it a little bit more so that it drapes a little bit nicer. That's one option, but it doesn't help define my waist in any kind of way. So what I'm gonna do, I have a couple different belt options, but none of them are quite thick enough. So I have also corsets. So I'm not going to use this one. This is like a mesh child. He's a little bit transparent. See through him. You'll be able to see the red through it and the change from the red to the ivory. So the other thing I'm going to do, and I think this is going to be the winner, is I have this. It's basically just like a corset belt. It does have boning in it. The front is steel and the back is steel. So it does offer some support. The rest of it's plastic. But I'm gonna put this guy on here. Okay, and now the corset is on. You can see how that defines my waist, and because it's got all of this looseness here at the, ooh, I touched the mic. Because it's got all this looseness here at the top, it just makes my bust look even bigger, which is not to say I don't have a small bust, but I have a modest bust, and this just helps, the proportions, and it tricks the eye to make it look like I'm super skinny, and trust me, I am not. But, so now we've got I love that it, matches the skirt so well. And I don't really have this cinching. I actually have several inches I could take out of the back if I was more flexible or had somebody who knew how to help lace me into a corset, which I don't, but that's okay. I will eventually. Anyway, so now we're on to the fun part, accessories. I'm not going to leave my hair like this. My hair is just braided in part to help me maintain my natural wave, because my hair does like to wave, but it's so long that the weight of it needs a little bit of help to encourage it to do that. And so I'll braid it in my hair pretty often, then take it out and it just be like, woo, waves going on. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm put my hair in pigtails, and then we're going to do some accessories. Just gonna say right now, I apologize if my hair hits the mic. Said it was time for a tea break. Also, this is like my most appropriate mug as to when it comes to like how I put together my accessories. So, you know, yeah. First thing I'm gonna do now that I've got my hair, the waves are not, they're there, but they're not really there. It works out better when my hair is damp. Anyway, wet set for the win. Anyway, next thing I'm going to do is decide what headwear I'm going to do, and then build off of that from there. I'm just thinking about how I don't own a ton of wrist cuffs. I wish I had some like whiter ivory wrist cuffs to bring the white back into this, because there's no frills on the wrists of these sleeves. But a wrist cuff would be cute. One idea I also have is to just, I have a massive collection of scrunchies, and sometimes I'll just put a scrunchie over my pigtails as decoration, but this is definitely more of a classic leaning cord than a sweet cord, so we're going to go with a more classic leaning. Okay, so I have two head bow options, kind of. One head bow, which I'm going to paint it up. The red, I don't feel like it matches super well. It's definitely more of a wine red than a true red, and the shirt is definitely more of a true red, but the colors are kind of in the skirt. So if I wanted to go for a head bow, this is the option I have, but I do like that it has white lace on it. Then I do have other red accessories that I could work into there. I'm trying to decide, is it separated enough from the blouse that the color is not too offensively different? But the other option, which I'm leaning, now that I've put that on my head, I'm leaning towards this guy. Not a head bow, but a headpiece. This is a Sweet Mildred headpiece that I got from her probably 5 years ago. They still going strong. Her stuff lasts pretty well. So it's got roses on it, so bringing in again with the skirt, and then I think I'll go ahead and go with this guy. And then because he is heavy, he moves. Usually what I'll do is I'll pin him in place with other pins. You guys, I'm sure, are aware at this point of how much I love alligator clip pieces and sticking a million things on my head and using them in ways besides just as hair clips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on that side and stick that guy there. I don't know if I'm going to do the bow yet. Let me take him out, and then maybe I need to go grab more flowers. I grab more roses to balance all of this. But then I also have bows. I'm gonna make faces at the camera, and I apologize right now. If I put this closer too, that's because that's that red. I'm gonna throw some pink in there. Now this is the problem where the fact that I'm like at my heart an OTT sweet Lolita tends to come into play. Because here I am with a million things on my head. I'm gonna move this guy. I'm gonna put this pink bow next to this child. And then this guy. See, now I'm letting it get away from me. This is one of the reasons why sometimes I just put a head bow on my head and then I'm like done. I'm going to leave this for a minute and then we're going to come back to this. So I've already decided, set my heart on this AP book bag that is a love letter pouchette. He's going on. I just like going to leave my head alone, put this on so I can like look at the whole picture, because there's more pink and then there's some pink and this makes it a little bit more sweet. Now I'm classic sweet, and I think I'm going to wear this over a single shoulder instead of my whole head. And then I also have, this is just like a love chain, love heart chain, and I was thinking that I could just drape it and have it like maybe tucked in at the top here. Let me get this around my body for a second. Oh, got the mic. Let me unget the mic. A little tighter. Tuck that, let it hang on the skirt. Let me see if this is how all my cords go. It's like, let me see, if I do this, what does this look like? Now what does that look like? There's one little heart here at the end of the ring. I'm gonna tuck that like underneath my arm. I don't know if that detail is worth it because you can't even really see it. So he's going to come off. But I could wear it as a necklace. That's the cool thing about long belts. They also double as necklaces. Where's my mic? There he is. Hi, Mike. Nah. Okay, so purse. I guess my hair is gonna stay like this for now. Next thing will be, I'm torn between two different poofy necklaces because I always end up wearing a poofy necklace. So I have, this is the lesbian pride flag, and then I have just gold and red. Now I'm really leaning towards the gold one because the frame is gold gilded and it's all red, but then this one's on the rose gold necklace and it's got all the different colors, and the skirt does have different color roses in it. It's just a little harder to see. I'm gonna go with the red one. Because like all in all, this cord does feel, even though I've ended up with a million things on my head, which is just kind of part of the course when I start putting stuff on my head. Let me put another one. Me building cords. How many things can I fit on my head? I don't know, at least 20. And then any gaps. Yes. More tiny bows. These are, I just have so many like little Claire's hair clips. They're always doing some kind of sale going on. And I just find that you can never have too many hair things, because when you're a sweet Lolita at heart, you just want to put more stuff on your head. I'm gonna excavate this rose and relocate him. And I'll put that guy there. And the rose will go. I have to hide that a little bit better. Let me try from the other way. There is an art to putting stuff on your head. I like to think I'm halfway there. Ended up OTT. There we go. This is good. Now, because this is so simple, I'm like, do I put a brooch? Do I just put a brooch? My collar? Do I put a brooch? Let me take this guy out of the bag. Welcome to the longest part of getting dressed. Anytime I get dressed, it's like, oh yeah, the clothes is the easy thing. No, because I have the necklace. I like the idea of the pen. This is a pen by Milk. It's the name of the brand. It just says love. That's appropriate. Could also put that like over here. But alright. Last thing. I think I already know the answer. I'm gonna wear white tea parties with this. And I think I'm going to go for these socks, but I also have these socks. It's not the right red. Although, being on my legs, no, these socks. They're also not the right red, but they are red and ivory. So, I think that's going to work. We'll put these on, and then I will show you guys the finished look. And so that's my finished look, guys. This Valentine's Day is a bit different than last year's, because last year we weren't in shutdown like we are now. I did include a little mask with my outfit. You may have noticed this one is a type that ties around your head, but I've got it tied so that it fits my ears perfectly. And I just put them on one at a time. And I have it secure in place, and there are no gaps in my seals or anything. If you do go out for Valentine's Day, don't forget your mask. And I hope you guys stay safe. If you are solo this Valentine's Day, don't forget to treat yourself. If you are able to spend time with partners, just let them know how much you appreciate them. And if you're not able to see them, never underestimate how important a Zoom call is to those people you care about. I will be doing both. And yeah, I hope you guys have a happy, romance or no romance weekend. And I will see you guys at Garnet Gâteau, which is a weird shoe-in right here, but my brand will be taking part, and this will be my look for the fashion walk. So enjoy this preview, and have a great day, guys. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to subscribe and like and do all that stuff. I'm going to stop rambling now. Bye!